Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing today? Hope you have a good night rest. Welcome to today's newspaper review on Emirate Radio. We are located behind Federal Ministry of Environment of Ojeba Road, Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. I am Misturah Issa, and with me.
Hi, I'm Najeebat Oyerinde.
On today's newspaper review, we'll be looking at the Punch newspaper, Daily Post newspaper, The Nation newspaper, and our own very own Oyerinde newspaper.
Here with me, I have the Leadership and the Punch newspaper this morning.
Let's dive into the stories first. Starting with the Punch newspaper, Abia assures public of transparent recruitment.
On the Leadership newspaper this morning, Hair Women Hubs drives to reserved seat bill for women, youth, marginalized.
Still on Punch newspaper, NACON inaugurates operator screening committee.
Moving to the Leadership newspaper this morning, Osun River Basin demands government actions against pollution.
Heading to the Daily Post newspaper, fuel price increases as Nigerian government Dangote refinery Pakistan meeting ends in deadlock.
Still on the Leadership newspaper this morning, NAFDAC bans petroleum tankers from transporting cooking oil.
And on the Guardian newspaper, ASU issue 14-day ultimatum to federal government over 7-point demands.
Moving to the Punch newspaper this morning, Abuja Kaduna train platform opens for ticket payment in RC.
On Daily Post newspaper, Oyetola vows APC will reclaim Osun in 2026 elections.
Still on the Punch newspaper this morning, police begin probe into murder of Arise TV anchor.
Still glued to Daily Post newspaper, netizens question presidency over Southern Constellation of Independence Day parade.
Still on the Punch newspaper this morning from the sports, Eaglet battle Ghana for under 17 AFCON tickets.
Also on our Royal News newspaper, government kills suspected gang leader in Benue Market.
Still on the Punch newspaper this morning, Lagos opens portal for teaching job applications.
On the Nation newspaper, PDP will retain Oyo in 2027, says Makinde.
Still on the Punch newspaper this morning, Nigerians' rent crisis deepens as two-bedroom flats eat 2.5 million naira.
Let's go on a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's now time to take a look at the story making headline on Nigeria national newspaper this morning. Starting with the Punch newspaper, Abia assures public of transport recruitment. The Abia State Civil Service Commission has assured residents that the ongoing healthcare workers recruitment process is free, fair and merit-based, dismissing allegations that recruitment slots were being sold. In a statement signed yesterday by the Commission Chairman, Eno Eze, the Commission described the claim as baseless and unfounded, emphasizing that its recruitment procedure adhere to global human resources standards. The Commission added that the recruitment process has received praise from candidates and stakeholders for its integrity and transparency. It also confirmed that final results and candidate documentation status will be publicly published on the official recruitment portal.
Here on the Leadership newspaper, as Nigerians await the House of Representatives vote on the reserved seats bill in October, Hair Women Hub has amplified calls for inclusive leadership, one that recognizes the voice of older and younger women, persons with disabilities, and other marginalized groups. This was the focus of a knowledge-sharing webinar termed Influencing the Reserved Seats Bill, who are the beneficiaries, convened to deepen understanding of the bill and highlight its potential to transform Nigeria's political landscape.
Still on Punch newspaper, NACO inaugurates operator screening committee. The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria yesterday inaugurated the committee for the screening of 2026 Hajj tour operators. This was contained in a statement signed by Adeshewa Kako in the Commission Information and Publication Division. The committee inaugurated at the Hajj House in Abuja comprises management staff of the Commission alongside other key members, including representatives from the Secretariat. Development followed NACON's recent announcement of the final Hajj fare for intending pilgrims, which the Commission noted had dropped 100,000 from the 2025 final Hajj fare. The chairman, Professor Abdullahi Usman, urged attending pilgrims to complete payment before December 31st, 2025. Speaking at the inauguration, the Director of Administration, Alhaji Alidu Shitu, who represented the NARCON chairman, described the event as an important milestone in preparation for the 2026 Hajj exercise. He noted that the Commission had full confidence in competence and capacity of the members to deliver on the crucial assignment.
Help people meet up with this deadline, because the price of Hajj now is...
I know the cost of living now. People even going for Hajj, but may God let us go too, because the money is not... The money is
much. At the same time, it's not much. May God provide for
Amen,
everyone of us. Now, on the leadership newspaper this morning, Ogun Osun River Basin demands government actions against pollution. The management and staff of Ogun Osun River Basin Development Authority on Monday staged a sensitization and roadshow campaign round one of busiest streets of Abeokuta metropolis, with a call on government to set up actions against river pollution to safeguard the health of the citizen, with a principal focus on sensitizing the government and residents on the dangers associated with rivers pollution. The stakeholders in all catchment areas of Osun, Oyo, Ogun, and Lagos State desist from human activities that have, over the years, constituted nuisance to the lives of all the rivers and adversely impacted humans. The sensitization campaign, which was part of the activities marking the year 2025 edition of the World Rivers Days, especially demanding that policymakers as well as other key players must ensure that citizens desist from acts of dumping waste on the rivers, stop open dedications of rivers, as well as prevail on the bigger companies and small-scale enterprises manufacturers from discharging sewage and other untreated effluents on rivers. Help people comply with this river basin demands, actually.
Moving to Daily Post newspaper, fuel price increases as Nigerian government Dangote refinery Pegasan meeting ends in deadlock. Nigerians have to pay additional money to get premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, as the feud between Dangote Refinery and the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, Pegasan, remain unresolved. This is as the closed-door meeting yesterday among the federal government, Dangote Refinery and Pegasan ended in a deadlock. The president of Pegasan, Festus Osifo, confirmed this to newsmen in the early hours of today. When newsmen asked for an update on the meeting chaired by the federal government, Comrade Osifo similarly said deadlock. We know Empire Filling Station in Gwarimpa and we know on the Kubwa Expressway have adjusted fuel pump price to 910 naira per litre. This comes as Pegasan Secretary Lumumba Igotemo, in an official directive to all members yesterday night, said its nationwide strike against Dangote Refinery from mass sack for Nigerian workers, which began yesterday, continues. So now we have this strike now. We are begging that the petrol money is high, and now for the strike is more going high.
Actually,
where are they going to even see the petrol to buy?
We know Dangote that it doesn't joke with his money and it doesn't joke with a lot of things, especially his staffs. So, but going on strike is not the next thing, actually. And I hope the government intervene in this, because it's going to cost us a lot. Still on the leadership newspaper this morning, NAFDAC bans petroleum tankers from transporting cooking oil. From petrol to cooking oil now. National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has ordered petroleum tankers to stop transporting edible oil. At a meeting with the leadership of the National Union of Edible Oil Tankers Drivers of Nigeria and edible oil manufacturers, the agency director of investigation and enforcement, Dr. Martins Iluyomode, expressed worry over the use of the same tankers meant for petroleum products to transport edible oil. The Federal Task Force on Fake Drugs issued a 7-day ultimatum to tankers owners to have dedicated trucks for the sole transportation of edible oil. According to NAFDAC director, the directive was to protect public health and prevent Nigerians from taking adulterated cooking oil, protected public health and prevented. He said over 200 million Nigerians are directly or indirectly using cooking oil, so the agency must take steps before they fall prey to cooking oil mixed with petroleum products. I think it's the strike as
they are adding edible oil to petroleum.
Yes, like it's not really petroleum, but I think some other particles or some other things that is associated with petroleum. So I think that's why. Do you know that King's oil, the one they put inside the bottle, you know that sometimes it's not King's oil, it's from another product. Yes. And at times when you open that oil, it's when you smell it, gives some kind of
odor.
Yes, bad odor. So I think it's advisable actually.
Moving to the Guardian newspaper, ASU issued 14-day ultimatum to federal government over 7-point demands. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, has given the federal government a 14-day ultimatum to address a 7-point demand or face industrial action. The decision was reached at the Union National Executive Council meeting held on Sunday at the University of Abuja. ASU National President Professor Chris Piuna disclosed this in a strike notice personally signed and released to journalists yesterday in Abuja. Piuna listed ASU's 7 demands as the negotiation of the 2029 ASU federal government agreement, sustainable funding of public universities, revitalization of universities, and end to the alleged victimization of ASU members in LASU, KSU, and now Prince Abubakar Audu University, and FUTO, payment of outstanding 25 to 35% salary arrears, statements of promotion arrears spanning over 4 years, and remittance of outstanding third-party deductions. It will be recalled that the Federal Ministry of Education recently set up a committee chaired by Permanent Secretary Albert Enito to review ASU proposal in bill to restore stability in the university state system. However, the committee has yet to make its recommendations public.
I pray they ASU, to it.
Doctors too. I don't know. Federal government, please.
NAFDAC, everybody.
Please, let's do something.
Everything is just turning. Please. We need
those people, they should hear their voices.
We need to restore peace in Nigeria actually. So
these people they are on this matter.
We are just Nigerians actually, so we do not deserve to be treated like this.
They even deserve better because they are really working hard.
We Nigerians, we deserve better. We do not deserve this kind of treatment they are giving us. Moving to the Punch newspaper this morning, Abuja Kaduna train platform opens for ticket payment. NRC. The Nigerian Railway Corporation says the online ticketing platform for the Abuja Kaduna train service is now open for payment. The Chief Public Relations Officer, Mr. Callistus Onyimadu, said this is a statement today. Onyimadu said the passengers were therefore encouraged to book their tickets online ahead of the resumption on October 1st via the website. And according to him, in preparation for the resumption of services, the journey time has been reduced following a review of the temporary speed restrictions to enhance operations. The new schedule is as follows: Abuja to Kaduna, 8:45 a.m. to Kubwa. And he added that the management of NRC appreciated the patience and understanding its esteemed precedents during the suspension period. He assured the public that safety, comfort, and customer satisfaction remain top priorities. The sale of tickets follows a temporary pause after a passenger train traveling from Abuja to Kaduna derailed on August 26, leaving several carriages overturned and triggering panic among those on board. NRC had earlier announced it had completed comprehensive safety, technical, and operational checks after the suspension of service. But they are welcome on board.
Moving to Daily Post newspaper, Oyetola vows APC will reclaim Osun in 2026 elections. The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adeboyega Oyetola, has reaffirmed the readiness of the All Progressive Congress (APC) to return to power in Osun State in 2026. Oyetola gave the assurance during a special prayer section organized to mark his 71st birthday in Iwadiji yesterday. The former Osun State governor commended members of the APC in the state for their loyalty, unity, and dedication to the progress of the party. He also expressed delight at the peace and cohesion within the rank of the party, describing it as a major strength that would aid its return to power. According to him, your unwavering commitment to the unity, oneness, and progress of the party keep us going and strengthen our collective resolve. Oyetola also urged leaders and members of the APC across the state to remain steadfast and focused as the party prepare for the next election cycle. He noted that the success recorded by the APC in the past were proof of the party's resilience and determination to deliver on its promises. The minister expressed appreciation to his supporters and the organizers of the birthday prayer section, describing their gesture as worthy and deeply appreciated. APC, I think the current governor is PDP. The former governor is APC. So they are really battling. You see those two parties in Osun State.
It's not only really in Osun State though. Even in Kwara State, those two parties are kind of contending. So it's not only in Osun. Even now, it's getting more intense in Kwara State. Still on the Punch newspaper, this is very sad. Police began probe into murder of Arise TV anchor. The Federal Capital Territory Police commanders confirmed the death of a news anchor with Arise News Channel, Mrs. Tochukwu, who was killed during an armed robbery attack at a Katamfa resident in Abuja yesterday. The Commissioner of Police, FCT Command Ajao Adewale, described the incident as a cruel and senseless act that has no place in a sane society, while commiserating with the deceased family, colleagues, and the media community. Yesterday, by the Police Public Relations Officer, SP Josephine, the command said Adewale had ordered a district and comprehensive investigation into the circumstances of the killing. The statement read, the FCT Commissioner of Police has extended his heartfelt condolences to the family, friends, and colleagues of Ms. Somtochukwu, a news anchor, reporter, and producer with Harris Channel, who tragically lost her life during an armed robbery incident at her residence in Katamfe area of Abuja in the early hours of Monday, September 29, 2025. May our perfect soul rest in peace. Wow. Because I saw the news on X yesterday and I was really devastated. Wow. Because they said the Abuja hospital, like they could have been able to save her life, but they were demanding for police reports.
Oh my God.
So in that process, she lost her life. May I so rest.
The thing is, you should do something to this, because especially if you see
they already told them to stop the requesting for
why would
police
they be asking? She should save her life first.
At the verge of
oh my God. May I so rest in peace.
May I perfect soul rest in peace.
I'm still glued to Daily Post newspaper. Netizens question presidency over Southern cancellation of Independence Day parade. The federal government's sudden announcement cancelling the 65th Independence Anniversary Parade scheduled for tomorrow, October 1st, has drawn heavy backlash on social media, with Nigeria accusing the presidency of failing to provide a clear explanation. The announcement, made public by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's spokesperson, Bayo Onanuga, quickly attracted criticism. One user, Mega Mixer, faulted the alleged vague communication, insisting that Nigerians deserve to know the reason behind the decisions. He stressed that the cancellation required a transparent rationale, including whether it was based on security intelligence, budget cuts, several weather, national mourning, or a public health concern. The Freedom of Information Act 2011 promotes proactive disclosure where there is an overriding public interest, and the cancellation of a national ceremony plainly meets that threshold, he added. Others on X echoing this sentiment. Another user identified as Ike noted that while the decision was regrettable, Nigeria must look at the bigger picture. I think for the presidency, canceling the parade is for safety purpose.
Yes, it's
because they
because
know
of
how
this
and this terrorism of it, the thing.
banditry of a thing.
So we have to be on the safer side. I think is good thing from their side, sha, but we Nigeria will not listen.
we won't comply with it. That's just it, and it's all for our own safety. So I hope we comply with it, because with all this government going all around and kidnapping of a thing, and the federal government has said, okay, the parade that we do have every year for the independence, we won't have it this year.
And
so that's just simple.
This year,
just for this year.
I think
because
we've been doing it every year.
yes,
every year.
it's
So
every year. We
I think
celebrate
they
Nigeria
have
every
tangible
year.
reason for them to cancel that.
So I
So
hope
Nigerians should just abide by it.
I would comply. So you should also comply. Still glued to the Punch newspaper this morning. Eaglet battle Ghana for under 17 AFCON tickets. 5-time world champions, the Golden Eaglets, will tackle the Black Starlets of Ghana in the second semi-final of ongoing WAFU B under 17 championship at the Star Stadium, Ivory Coast today, a year after failing to reach the final of the last edition, which cost them a place at the 2025 Under-17 AFCON. By extension, the expanded FIFA Under-17 World Cup. The team now face another 10 tests to make the showpiece. The Golden Eaglets have been in good form in the tournament, scoring 4 goals and conceding only 1. In the process, amazing 4 points to top the 3-team Group B. Led by coach Manu Garba, the team routed the Baby Cheetahs to the Benin Republic 4-1 in the first game last Wednesday before a goalless draw against Burkina Faso. The team played 1-1 with Togo in their opening game in Group A and came short by 3 goals against the host Ivory Coast in their second game. They were on the verge of crashing out when the second line stood at 1-1 against the Niger Republic before 2 late goals in the second half scored a win and qualification for the semi-final.
On our very own Royal News, government kills suspected gang leader in Benue Market. Panic broke out in Zaki Bram, Ukum local government area of Benue State yesterday after government suspected to be bandits shot dead a man believed to be the leader of a rival group. Eyewitness said the incident occurred around 9 a.m. near the abattoir close to the NKST center in the town. The victim, identified as Ikoyo Gajoga Bram, was shot at the close range, forcing traders and residents to flee the busy market. Another resident, Jando, suggested that the attack was linked to lingering rivalries and violent clashes among criminal gangs in the area. He described the deceased as a former gangster who had reportedly repented, though others alleged he had returned to his old lifestyle, making him a target for rivals. The police public relations officer, DSP, with them added, confirmed the killing but said investigations were still ongoing. The command is yet to establish whether Baram was killed by his associates or by rivals. The police are on the trail of those behind the killing, she said. Meanwhile, Ukum local government chairman Jonathan Modi declined to comment on the incident. The man they killed now, they say he's also a gangster before. So definitely, maybe he's one of him people.
He's been paid for what he has done before. So he's someone that he killed a lot of lives.
And so it's now his own time.
Too, so that's just it.
May so rest in peace.
I mean, but there are a lot of people he had killed, and they also sent that kind of message to their families too. May he so rest in peace as well. And I think the time is fast spent, but I'm going to take this. Lagos opens portal for teaching job application. The Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board has opened its official application portal for teaching position across the state. The statement signed yesterday by the executive chairman of LASUBEB, the board said the recruitment exercise approved by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu targets qualified candidates willing to contribute to the delivery of quality education in Lagos State. The statement, this is a unique opportunity for NC holders, BA Education, BSc, graduates to build a career in teaching and contribute meaningfully to qualitative service delivery in the state. According to the commission, applicants can require to submit application strictly online via their website. The statement warned that physical submission would not be entertained and stressed that the board has not authorized any to collect money for exercise, which is completely free. So I think this is a new development in Lagos State. You can check it on the Punch newspaper this morning.
And also, lastly, on the Nation newspaper, PDP will retain Oyo in 2027, says Makinde. Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State has declared that the People Democratic Party, PDP, will remain in office beyond 2027 in the state. He added that the party will also reclaim presidency and win massively in the next general elections. The governor stated this yesterday at the Oyo State PDP State Congress, citing the party's respect for internal democracy and the amicable conduct of its congresses as a pointer to its strength. He spoke while addressing party faithful at the basketball area of the Lake and Salami Sports Complex, Adamasingba, Ibadan, venue of the State Congress, which was attended by the PDP world and local government executives, ad hoc delegates, and stakeholders of the party from the 33 local government areas of the state. The governor commended the recovery congresses held by the PDP from the world to local government and the state levels, noting that the process would ensure the party retention of power beyond 2027 in Oyo State. He tasked the new state executive members to work out toward ensuring the victory of the PDP on elections beginning from the locals to the national levels. It was so optimistic. PDP want to continue ruling Oyo State.
Not only
Good luck to them.
PDP wants to take over
So
Nigeria.
the governor already reaffirmed that they are still going to take that
PDP
position
wants to
again,
take over
and also
all
in national
states.
level.
They want to take over Nigerian. May God help them, actually.
Well, that's end the newspaper for today. For more details on the stories, you can get the newspaper. Once again, I am Misturah Issa.
And hi, I'm Najeebat Oyerinde. Thanks for joining and thanks for listening.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.